Howdy YouTube, and welcome to this episode of the Gunman Raw. So today we're just going to be doing the clear coat stage on this Lexus IS250. We've got quite a few parts, as you can see there, front and rear bumpers. There's a couple of spoilers off the front bumper there. We've got a boot lid and two quarter panels. So I don't know, I just wasn't in the mood for doing a base coat video. I don't know, just sometimes you just have days where you've got loads of energy and you're in a great mood, and sometimes you just, I don't know, it's Tuesday. It's just one of those days, you just got to get through it, you know. It's not a great day, it's not a terrible day, it's just Tuesday. Anyway, so yeah, obviously base coat's down, and as you may have noticed, I've actually put colour all the way up to the edge on both sides because the boss actually wanted me to go edge to edge. As it turns out, this colour was actually really good. Like, unusually good for PPG. I've had a very bad run with PPG colours lately. Yeah, the PPG colours have been atrocious. I'm not exaggerating. They've been terrible, absolutely terrible lately. But this one here, it was the one in a million, and it was really good. I didn't even have to colour match it. So LBC 136 clear coat as usual. Oh sorry, actually no, it's the PPG Deltron clear coat, because we ran out of the 136. I'm actually using D8173, but it's basically the same thing. The 8173 I think is the international clear, and 136 is what they use here in Australia. But I think they're having some supply chain issues, PPG are. It's been happening ever since I've worked at this shop. I've had issues with not being able to get product. Pro Light T21.3 as usual. That's the spray gun. I actually have, I've been winding the fluid in. I got a couple of runs. I did this red Commodore and I got a decent sized run on that. So, I don't know, I just wound the fluid in. May as well put some clear over this back panel now. One coat will do here. I won't put the second coat on inside there. I'm moving to a new house on Friday, so I'm pretty excited for that. It's going to have a bit of a, it does have a garage. Just a single garage, but still better than what I've got at the moment. I'm living in an apartment at the moment. So, we might be able to do some garage paint job in the future. It'll be good for me even just to have a little bit more room, because I'm living in a 2-bedroom apartment at the moment, so it's getting a little bit small, to be honest. Hey, it's nice and new, don't get me wrong, it's nice and new. I like how everything's just, yeah, brand new. So the house I'm moving into is a little bit old, but hey, it's big. Yeah, it's one of those things, like if you want a new house in a good area, I mean you guys all know that, if there's like 3 things and you get to choose 2 of them. Like the quality of the house, the location, and the price.
you can choose two. You can't have all three. So I went for location and price. I got a cheap place in a good location, but it's a bit old. It's alright. I'm not complaining. I'll give it a tidy up, do some painting here and there. I'm only renting, but most people wouldn't bother, but I don't know, the way I see it, I'm still living there, so I may as well make it a bit more livable, you know. Anyway, I'm going to go and clean out my base coat gun, so that'll give us a good, 5 to 10 minutes in between coats, and I'll see you guys back here for the final coat. Rightio guys, back to it. So as I say, it's probably been about 10 minutes. I cleaned the base coat gun out, mixed up a touch more clear, and here we are. I think I might have got a red light camera this morning. Maybe that's why I'm not in the best mood. But I'm alive and well, so I really shouldn't complain. One of my old friends, his father died yesterday in a head-on collision. So, I guess you've got to count your lucky stars that I'm even here, you know. But in saying all of that, I'm not even afraid of dying. Like, I don't know. When I was younger, I never thought that I was going to live past 30. I even said that to my mum when I was like 13 years old. And, here I am. I just turned 39 recently, and I'm still around, so I count every day as a bonus. But yeah, it's very nice to have a nice clean booth. I reckon it was those roof filters that were getting clogged up before Christmas. So at Christmas time, they cleaned out the floor filters, obviously the wall filters, and the roof filters. And I reckon it was the roof filters that were doing a big part of the damage. But either way, all I can tell you is the jobs are coming up a lot cleaner. Like a lot cleaner. Those 2/4 panels barely even need a polish, man. I'm not even exaggerating. Nah, send it out the door, mate. I feel like I probably don't need the full 2-bar pressure, because I put a touch more reducer. I have been putting more reducer in lately, and the thinner the clean, you don't need as much pressure. I don't know, it just goes to show how, I mean, I haven't changed anything. I haven't changed any of my procedure since last year to this year. Yet the jobs are coming up way cleaner. So, I mean, to me, pretty obvious that it was the boots that were getting dirty, you know what I mean? And I said to the boss, I said, man, you know, it's one of those things, it might be worth cleaning the boot out more often, because the amount of time that you save on polishing, you know. Well, basically, I've barely even seen our buff guy. We've got a guy that, well, we've got two detailers. We've got one who washes cars all the time, and another one that comes in to do polishing. He's barely been here this year. So, they're basically saving an entire week. The only time he'll come in is when they've got those, you know, those Sol Red resprays that I've been doing a lot of. That's pretty much the only time they'll get him in. Apart from that, the guy that does the washing, like he does know how to denim and polish, but he's just been doing them because there's been so little. Like, I mean, look at that boot lid, man. There's nothing in it. There's nothing to be polished in it, basically. Honestly, there actually isn't. I could not see any D-nibs in that boot lid. So it's actually really, really cool to see. And, yeah. That's what the job should be coming up like always, you know what I mean? So basically, the time and money that you do spend on cleaning the boot, it'll pay for itself within a week, pretty much, you know? It's going to come pretty close to using every last drop. As usual, as I said in the previous video, if it was a once-off, you'd call it a fluke, but I kind of somehow managed to do it on just about every single job. Use up all the clear. But yeah, man, the colours on PPG, man, they've been atrocious, man. I've got the next car out there. I barely even know what to do. I mixed up two variants, hoping for the best. There's a black Camry sitting out there, and I had one spray out already. It was terrible, and then when you type the colour code into the machine, it didn't even come up with any colour tips. So I'm like, alright, well my variant was a little bit green. I'll just try the red variant. How bad could it be? Because, you know, the opposite of green is red. So I thought, well, the red variant should be right. If mine's a bit green, we'll go for the red variant, and like, how bad could it be? It was absolutely like nothing like it, man. Like, terrible colour match. I'm like, okay, well I'll get the Spectro out and I'll Spectro it. Again, absolutely nothing like it. So I've already mixed up like 800 mils. I've spent all this time, mixed two mixes, and I'm at the starter gate. And then as I Spectroed it, it turns out there are colour chips, but it didn't come up when I put the colour code in. You know what I mean? It's just really retarded. Like, it just doesn't even make sense. Like, they don't send any guys out to help you to make sure that you're doing okay with the system. Is there any questions? You know what I mean? Like, it's just very terrible service. I mean, yeah, like, sure, you can do good jobs, don't get me wrong, but the colour matching is really the main thing with the paint system at the end of the day. That's where you save your time and money, isn't it? Anyway, I'll stop bitching about PPG colours for a minute. I'll keep bitching about it in the next video, no doubt. But this one came up really nice and clean. I'm actually really happy with that one, guys. really nice clean job. The colour match is brilliant, edge to edge colour match. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Go and buy some of my merchandise if you would like to support the channel. Otherwise, just subscribe and keep watching. That's one thing I've got to do. I'll give myself a little handle here, and then I can peel that off because that moulding didn't get taken off. Anyway guys, I'll see you in the next one. Gunman out.